Hello everyone, I hope you're well. I will be putting two videos today before the preview of the big India England semi-final. Obviously, I have to put a video about South Africa New Zealand yesterday. South Africa absolutely blown away by Finn Allen, Seifert, and the Kiwis, and history repeats itself. I did mention in my video that South Africa will never take anything for granted, and South Africa's history in World Cup knockouts and especially semi-finals. And I did say that New Zealand have nothing to worry about, and there is no pressure on New Zealand, and they can and that they can play free cricket, free of pressure, and that is exactly what they did yesterday. South Africa batting first were in trouble early on, 12 for 2, then a little bit of a recovery, then 55 for 3, and two very crucial wickets from Rachin Ravindra, Markram, and David Miller, and two wickets going on the score of 77, and South Africa were in huge trouble at 77 for 5, and it looked like a one way that time, but South Africa a bigger recovery through Brevis 34 and Stubbs also batted well for 29, but Marco Janssen 30 balls, he scored 55 runs with five sixes and really did a big recovery job for South Africa. And South Africa eventually finishing with 169. But I think the last over, there was a crucial moment when Marco Janssen took a single. Maybe from hindsight, the throw was very wide, but I think Janssen with his long legs should have gone for the second run. And if you, like I said, hindsight, the throw was wide, but if he had gone for the second run, it's the last over, there was nothing much to worry. He could have easily risked his wicket, but that meant that Janssen was away from the strike. And New Zealand really gave away like 5 runs in the last over, and that was a very crucial stage. The momentum also, because the second last over, South Africa had a very good over, couple of sixes, and the last over I think went for 5 runs, and South Africa reaching only 169, which was an excellent total from 77 for 5. Make no mistake, but if Janssen was on strike, things could have been different. Maybe it would have been 180 plus, and the momentum. I mean, little moments matter a lot in cricket, and New Zealand definitely having the momentum in that last over. And when South Africa bowled, I mean, New Zealand were absolutely on fire, and there was a lot of luck as well for New Zealand. There were a couple of edges. I think it was Finn Allen edges that went through the slips, falling short. There were two, three of them, couple of them through the slip region, and South Africa didn't get the field placings right. And then there was this a huge moment in the game. I think it was Seifert, yeah, against a Rabada short ball. He skied a big catch, and it was so high, and Brevis was running in, and it would have been a very easy catch for him, but De Kock with the wicketkeeper gloves called for it, and he was nowhere near the ball in the end, and it was an absolute mess. And from there on, it was all New Zealand. There was still a lot of shots that went over the slips, edges that went for four, but Finn Allen and Seifert were ruthless against the South African bowling. And I did mention in my preview that Seifert and Finn Allen has been batting reasonably well. Didn't have a great World Cup so far. Definitely have one now, but that they are very dangerous batsmen and can play big shots and can bat freely, and that is exactly what they did. South Africa were absolutely blown away. Finn Allen scoring 100 of just 33 balls with a strike rate of like 303 with eight sixes. Seifert also getting 58. And the opening partnership was 113. South Africa were blown away in the power play as well. And it is the fastest T20 international century, and definitely the fastest World Cup T20 100 as well. And Finn Allen was absolutely ruthless, merciless batting, and everything was going well for him. Played a couple of scoop shots as well, and but South Africa missed a big trick. I mean, in the first 3 overs, it was evident that New Zealand were enjoying the pace on the ball, and they were really timing it. And I was saying fourth over, Maharaj should have been bowled because the left arm spinner against the two right-handers as well and changing the pace. And I don't know, but South Africa normally get these things wrong in knockout matches against the Indian match. Against India in that match, Markram opened the bowling and got a wicket in the first over. But South Africa didn't have the courage to bowl Maharaj in the fourth over. And fourth, fifth, sixth over, he didn't bowl. And after 6 overs power play, New Zealand were 84 without no loss, which meant that New Zealand needed only another 84 runs from 14 overs, 10 wickets remaining. And unless it's Pakistan or West Indies batting, I mean, 99% of the times you will expect the team batting to win, only needing 86 more runs or 14 overs with one wicket remaining. South Africa should have definitely bowled Maharaj in the fourth over, changing the pace, and who knows, maybe a wicket would have fallen. But congratulations to the Kiwis and Finn Allen and Seifert, absolutely blowing South Africa away. One of the most spectacular innings that you'll ever see in a World Cup semi-final or any T20 international. Imagine in a World Cup semi-final, it looked like Brendan McCullum was batting. I remember the innings he played against South Africa in 2015 in that semi-final, a shortened match where he went after Steyn, Morkel, Brendan McCullum, and it really reminded me of him Finn Allen's innings. So South Africa again losing in another semi-finals. It has happened many times, and it's disappointing for South African fans who have seen it over the years. It's exactly like I've said it before. It's exactly like South African cricket has some big curse in World Cup matches, especially knockout matches, after playing excellent cricket and coming to the knockouts and losing. And who knows, maybe it's totally against the odds, and who knows, maybe it's going to be a New Zealand England finals after people expected India South Africa. I will be putting a preview for India England match, but congratulations to the Kiwis. Absolutely a beautiful display of cricket, fearless cricket, and bowling wise also. I mean, Matt Henry, Lockie Ferguson getting it right, changing the pace. Bowling well, Rachin Ravindra chipping in. Nisham went for 42 runs, which is a sign about Shivan Dubey not bowling as well. But congratulations to New Zealand. An absolutely spectacular innings from Finn Allen and Seifert, take a bow, Kiwis, and all the best for the finals. And it's sad news for South Africa. Proteas again, after an excellent World Cup, they go back home disappointed again. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I hope you enjoyed the semifinals yesterday. I will be putting a preview soon for the India England match. Take care. God bless you.